Welcome to the TN7 Pirates Podcast, the show that talks about almost everything under the sun, from anime to sports. I'm Cass, here with my boy Khalil, and let's get into it.
Welcome to the TN7 Pirates Podcast. On this episode, we're going to be talking about a lot of topics. I hope.
Obviously.
But did you see in the sports world, I don't know if you knew this, but Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Dolphins for a 2023 third round pick and their tight end Howard Long, I think. Don't remember. But
I know Jalen Ramsey got traded though. I did see that though.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, he on the so he going to Miami, going to the Dolphins.
They low key about to be a problem though. Well, if old boys stay healthy, low key.
Tua?
What's their quarterback name? Yeah.
Tua? I don't know how to say his last name, so I ain't even gonna try.
Me either.
But
if he stay healthy, they be good. And they had my man's Teddy B. Teddy B was over there, right? Teddy Bridgewater.
I know who you was referring to, but I don't know. I thought he was on the Panthers.
He probably is. I forgot.
But
I don't know.
Speaking of football, we got a 7-on-7 competition where we're going to be picking the defensive players to go up against. We got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, DK Metcalf, Eric Dickerson, and Devontae Adams. And the defense, I go first and let you know that for my defensive squad, I'm going with, we got Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu, Ray Lewis,
way in the waters.
Right. Oh God. Junior Seau.
Oh.
He's a linebacker.
Now what was the name?
Junior Seau.
Okay. Yeah, I heard his name.
He's a line one of
Seau.
Yeah. Yep. I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a real blank right now on who else. I'm trying to think of some more quarters. Shoot. Night Train Lane.
Is it A Train?
Night Train Lane.
Oh. I'm about to say
his
ass out of here too.
He's referring to the boys. Golly.
I'm always talking about Tupac. I'm always talking about the boys.
Troy Polamalu, Ray Lewis, Junior Seau, Night Train.
Two more.
Deion Sanders.
Big Deion.
And I'm gonna go with Charles Woodson.
On the Steelers? Was he on the Steelers?
On the Steelers. What? Charles Woodson?
I heard that. What? Oh no, I heard Woodson
for the Raiders. What?
Sounds familiar.
Yo, this man out here
Look,
supposed to
man,
be my 7.
a lot
I
of people
need
have a
me
lot
a
of similar names.
good tackler.
Who will be the captain though?
I'm gonna need a Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Why Ray Lewis though?
Cause so the linebacker is basically the quarterback of the defense. So with him out there facilitating everything, everybody already know what they need to do, and everybody's already good players. But I feel like Ray Lewis will bring everybody in better together than most of them would.
Okay. Now the
And
linebacker's not always the captain though, but
no, they're not.
I
They're
do
not
feel you on
always.
that one.
But when you have a Ray Lewis caliber linebacker out there, yeah, like I can
Okay.
pick any one of them to be the captain of this team, but I feel like Ray Lewis would do the best job.
Okay. So who'll be the second captain then?
He'll be the second. Dion.
Mm-hmm. Why Dion?
Why Dion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they all keep it real, but it's prime time we talking about. That man gonna make sure everybody
time is
playing
over.
up to
Okay.
and this is a 7-on-7 with any player you can pick. We ain't talking about just standard people in the
Okay.
NFL now.
I got you.
Lee.
It's an interesting lineup. But the real question is, do you think that team can still beat them though? Because they got Pat Mahomes. Mahomes and Kelsey, them two is just a problem in itself. And then they got Randy Moss, T.O., DK. Come on, G. Then
We
you
got
add
the
another two.
X Factor.
Like, come on.
And Troy.
Eric Dickinson, come on, man. Devontae Adams, come on, G. You really think they're going to stop them, though? Is the real question. See? So.
Yes, I do, actually. Yes, I do. Because we got the X Factor and Troy back there. To one of them will cover Kelsey, and if they can't cover Kelsey, they gonna lay that hit on him. That is gonna be something lethal.
He gonna eat those.
Then I put, okay. I'm putting Dion on T.O.
That's a good matchup though.
Ray Lewis, I have him stay on Eric Dickerson because Eric Dickerson was a big back, big and strong back that would run people over. Junior Saya, I'll put him on Kelsey. Brian Dawkins, he would go on. And it's just yeah. Ooh. He would go. I'll put him on DK. I'll put Troy on Devontae, and I'll put Night Train on Randy Boss.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because they so I put the two tallest people on the two tallest people. We Brian Dawkins is only like 5'10". I know DK is way taller than him, but Brian Dawkins is more physical, and so is Troy Polamalu. They're both physical, so I put them on the more of the new age people, which is DK Metcalf and Devontae Adams, and then I put Dion on T.O. and Night Train on Randy Moss because they're both tall and physical, and their coverage, they had good coverage, and they just had good all around attributes, I should say, for the cornerback position. So they'll be able to lock them up, and it'll be a lot of 50-50 balls being thrown up to them if Mahomes decides he wants to throw it that far.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he got the check down and Eric Dickerson and Kelsey because they not really. Ray Lewis is a good coverage person, and so is Sayal. So, but Kelsey, that man, he's something else at the tight end position. He a wide
Okay.
receiver in a tight end body, basically. So
I
his
definitely give
cuts
you
and
that one.
everything, his cuts and everything is going to be something to see.
You sure about that one? You sure Palomalo's gonna be fast enough to actually guard them 1-on-1? That's the real question.
I think he is. I think he could.
Mm.
Because if they do man to man, you get 5 yards to press. So if you just strong body them, you might be
But you
able
gotta
to
remember who you up against
make a
though.
miss. You might be able to make a miss a step.
But you got, like I
So
said, you gotta
and
remember who you
then
up
if you,
against. That's too easy for them. You
I
push me, I'm
know,
going to the same route I'm going.
I know who they going up against because also you can do. You don't got to do man to man. Shit, you could do zone
Mm.
and take away the flats,
For
the
zone
highs.
though.
It don't got to be man to man. Uh, Probably cover four.
Depending on what zone, it may help. Or
Cover four.
hmm?
Cover four.
You said so who you put in the backfield?
Cover four.
I heard
The
you.
two safeties.
Mm.
Because Jay Seau and Ray
Mm.
Lewis can also they got covers they can do too.
Yeah.
Now the check down probably would be a problem, but shit, the goal is to keep moving the chains to get to that touchdown. So
But let's just say you put Randy Moss and DK, just
go
give him a
ahead.
streak route. Hey, I don't know, man. Look, they don't say it's Moss for no reason now. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's why I said that it depends on like if I see both of them on one side and I know their factors, then shit, I'll make sure I have some good people covering on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So, because a
Mm-hmm.
cover four takes away the deep part of the field, so they would have to do more of the mid range instead of throwing it deep. They'd have to throw it mid or low. That's why I said the underneath stuff would probably most likely get through, but they got to make it to they got to get us. They got to get those certain completions, which you just making small completions. Ain't going to keep cutting it. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to throw it deep at least once or twice.
Okay.
So yeah,
And you also gotta look for the
because
scramble
you
though.
also uh,
Cause Pat Mahomes, boy, hey man, he ain't got big legs though, but he be gone. So
that's why I put Ray Lewis and Junior Seau in the middle, so they can observe him, quarterback spy.
okay, fuck you going. Oh man,
Yeah,
Ray Lewis
hey,
gonna
he
blow
got to
his shit
keep him in
away.
check.
He hit him one time. Hey, I can't be scrambling too much, man. They gonna blow my shit up. Nah, I definitely feel you on that one. Shit, let me tell you who I'm gonna pick though. Shit, damn, I forgot. Let me get Asante Samuels Jr. Ray Lewis, Troy Polamalu, Deion Primetime Sanders.
Okay.
Ooh, that was 5, right?
I think.
Shit. Shit. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna have to bring it back for one time for the Saints. I'm gonna say my man's Will Smith. Yeah. Unfortunately, he passed away though, but my man's raw low key. Look at his stats. He was raw low key. But go with Will Smith. What was that 6? Shit. Let me get that read. Yep. That's 7, right?
So what's your 7? Say him again.
God damn, man. I just barely came over that.
Asante Samuel Jr., Ed Reed, Will Smith. Who was your
Troy Polamalu, Ray Lewis, and Deion.
Hey, yeah, you're there.
So let me get
Now, who your captain
Asante
gonna
Samuels.
be?
Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis. But
why Ray Lewis?
shut up. Ray Lewis because so Ray Lewis, he's the type of person that motivates completely.
This is it, man. This is it. We going for a ring, man. Nothing else don't matter, man. But he's coming today. That's what loyalty is. Loyalty is going inside your heart and find out who you really are. Make sure you look at your teammate today and you come out and you give pure hell today. This team ain't ready for us. Let's prove that they ain't ready for us. Oh, let's go.
So it's like, if he can't do it, like he has a high IQ for the sport. So it's like he'll see what you're messing up or or what the team is lacking, and he'll coach you on how to be better for the team, or he'll pick up the slack. But he'll always keep the whole team motivated, even if they losing by like 20. So it's like that's why I would pick Ray Lewis as a captain, because he's a great motivator. And he gets everybody hyped. Like just his dance coming in on the field would get me hyped, and I ain't even on the field. So it's like he got me rooting for the Ravens, and I'm like, shit, they going against the Saints. I don't even want them to lose, but shit, okay. Shit. Hey, I want Ray Lewis to win, but shit, god damn it, I don't want him to beat the Saints though. But so it's like he's the great motivator, in my opinion. And then
okay.
Next, I will say the second captain I would pick would be Troy Polamalu. And I chose him over Deion because, see, Ray, he's good with talking and motivating people with his words. Troy, he's good with showing his actions because he don't talk as much, but he'll show you. He'll have a play, which be like, damn, shit, we down by like 12 though, but shit, Troy didn't give up. This is the fourth quarter. We got 6 minutes left. Hey, Troy didn't give up. Shit, I'm about to ball out there and fuck it. Cause he smacked the shit out of him. Shit, I'm a ball out to it then. So, but he don't say much. Like he'll just use his actions, and you be like, okay. Or he'll make big plays, and you be like, yo, maybe we not out the game yet. Like maybe we still good. Yeah. So that's why I chose him over Deion. But I'm not saying Deion anything against Deion Sanders.
But I chose Deion because he'll keep everybody more accountable for their position and what they need to do on the field.
That's why we got Ray Lewis for. So if I already got somebody like that, I don't need 2 people like that. Because Ray Lewis is gonna talk to everybody.
Sometimes
the linebackers, the safeties,
Yeah,
the corners. We need Palomalo to
but
be
then you
there.
also,
I'm listening.
well, they'll all show their actions. Like
Mm-hmm.
we already know Ray Lewis ain't gonna just quit when they down, like you said.
Yeah.
So ain't none of them gonna quit when they down. They all got that dog in them.
Okay.
So it's like it to me the
What's good
captain
with you and this
doesn't
dog,
really.
man?
To me,
Everybody got the dog in.
hey,
What's good with you, G?
everybody that I pick got that dog in them. Okay,
You got the dog in you?
of course.
Ah. Yeah, I bet, nigga. You got that bitch in you, motherfucker.
It's okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Moving on. Who would you have versus who?
Shit, let me get I put Ray on Kelsey, to be honest with you. Cause he gonna blow his shit clean up. And he gonna make Kelsey be like, damn, I don't know if I want to keep catching the ball, boy. Let me get Asante Samuel Jr. on DK. Let me get, like you said, Dion on let me get Dion on Randy Moss. And let me get Asante Samuel Sr. on T.O. That's too easy. And most of the time I'll be playing zone. Probably probably 4-3. And I'll just have I'll probably like alter it and have like Ed Reed guarded one of them and Palomalo in the backfield. Cause granted they both can blow up a play, but me, in my personal opinion, I feel like Palomalo, boy, if once he get that like that, what's the word? Like that runaway, where he could just run straight to you. Hey man, with all that momentum and speed and power, you gonna probably fumble. And you toss that bitch up in the air, that shit gonna get snatched. Or if you even hit that bitch and deflect it, that shit gonna get snatched. Not saying Ed Reed can't do the same thing, but I'd rather Ed Reed, because he could also play corner too if he need to. Or he can also play man to man if he needs to. Well, both of them can, but I will put Ed Reed man to man better because I feel like he'll be better man to man, in my opinion. So, hey, Troy get that everything in the backfield covered. Hey, we good, man. Ain't no way they getting anything. If they do get anything, that's too easy because they gonna get their ass blown out. So it's gonna be a physical game.
Okay.
And somebody gonna fumble. Or somebody gonna get hurt. And once somebody get hurt, it's 6-on-7. So either you forfeit or you keep playing and somebody else gonna get hurt. So, but you ain't winning though. Plain and simple. So that's my intake on it.
Okay.
I don't know what you had going on, but I like my pick better.
Oh. Hey, I bet you would. It's your opinion, so you gonna have to like your pick.
Okay. That's not always true, man. You can like other people's pick better than your own.
Oh yeah, you could, but how often is that gonna happen though?
Well, not when
unless they talking really real facts. You know what? Talking about blowing things up. Is it better to live in DC Gotham or Marvel's New York?
Shit. You want me to go first or you want to go first?
Nah, you got
we
this.
Blowing shit up.
Think of all them villains that each one got. And just for context, you just a regular bystander. You're not a superhero or a super villain. You just somebody regular day-to-day life, got a 9 to 5 and you got to go to work every day. Let me get
New York then. And Reason why I picked New
Why
York,
not DC?
nigga. Gotham is not that big, G. It's not that big, and nigga, if Batman is fighting niggas for damn near 30 to 40 years, and crime still ain't go down, I'm good, G. When in the Marvel New York City, you don't see niggas go to the Bronx. You don't see niggas go to Brooklyn. Like niggas, like Spider-Man from Brooklyn, but you don't see him. You don't see motherfuckers in Brooklyn. Like he be in Manhattan. That's different. So if anybody ever been in New York, you know Manhattan is different than the Bronx and Queens and Brooklyn and shit like that. Everybody know that's different. If you haven't been there, then shit, I guess you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about then. But niggas always fucking with the city. They always fucking with Manhattan or somewhere upstate or some shit. You don't hear motherfuckers, "Hey, yeah, they was just in the Bronx."
So you
But shit, I
said you would
don't.
live in the
You know
Bronx,
what?
basically.
You know what? Yeah, yeah. But
If
you
you
know what? I'm wrong.
you take the
Because I'm
Marvel
thinking about
universe and
Spider-Man
live in
shit.
the Bronx.
Nope. Because even in the Bronx, I seen motherfucker. I was watching Luke Cage, and motherfucker was like, "Yeah, cat in the Bronx." Oh no, we don't need Luke coming there fucking with me. Like I'm good, G. Like so, you know what? Ain't yeah. Cause and then you go to Hell's Kitchen, you got fucking Daredevil. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Yep. Cause I'm thinking about Spider-Man shit. Nope. You know what? Nah, I still take Marvel. All for the strength of
Okay.
shit. Like if I'm a regular nigga, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Unless
Okay.
Kingpin, unless I'm in Hell's Kitchen and Kingpin start fucking with the fam, like, and I got a business or some shit. Hey, Kaz, we need you and your family to do this. I mean, I ain't fucking with nothing. Okay, don't worry about it. Next thing you know, my whole family gone. See, that's different though, because with me, nigga, now I'm gonna turn into fucking Daredevil. Now I'm Matt fucking Murdoch, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? Because now I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, Kingpin, because you got me fucked up. I don't care who you know. I'm gonna put all them bitches in bags. Fuck Matt Murdoch. I'm about to be turned into Punisher. Fuck you talking about? Because I'm putting people in the dirt. I am not putting people in jail cells. Hey, Kingpin, you got it. I'm putting you in the dirt, G. Fuck you talking about? So I'm like, I'm not with the antics at all. Like me personally, I wouldn't be with the antics. But with Gotham, that's different, G. Gotham different. Like I said, yo, you still got Batman putting niggas in hospitals for 6 months, G. 6 months with a broken arm, broken leg, whatever. And you mean to tell me them same niggas is still pulling up and doing the same shit? What fear is he putting in niggas' heart? Like nothing. Like he's not putting no fear in
They
nobody's heart.
hard headed.
Like
They hard
them
headed.
motherfuckers stupid. Like, but then again, you got people. They hard headed because it's a necessity. It's a necessity and a need that they need to get this money. So if I gotta go against Batman after this nigga just broke my fucking arm and like 18 bones in my fucking finger,
Yeah.
then
He
I'm gonna
ain't
get
put
this
me
money.
down, so
Yeah, I'm
I
still alive. I'm
see
gonna
it.
get
I
this
see
money
it as
though.
he ain't put me down. If I just gotta stay in the hospital for 6 months and come back out and we keep doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay,
But
like if you ever played any of the games, hey, well, Batman's here. Oh, niggas, but he put fear in niggas' heart, but they still get out and do the same shit. Like, come on, you scared when you see Batman,
so
but yet, come on,
you still keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Let me get Marvel for 600.
Marvel for 600.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do Gotham for 600, like you said. I chose Gotham because most of the time what they portray, like I always say this, I haven't read the comics, so I know the comics are a lot different than what they portray in movies and TV shows. So I chose Gotham because I feel like as long as I stay in the crib at night, I'm good. As long as I ain't going to the club, going out in the middle
Okay.
of the night with friends or anything like that. As long as I stay in the crib after 7, once the street lights come on, like when you was younger, you'd be in the house by the time the street lights come on. That's me. I'm in the crib before the street lights
Okay.
come on. And I'm chilling, watching TV, going to sleep. Now, I got to make sure I'm in a decent part of town because I know Batman gives zero fucks about people's houses, and villains do the same. They come through my living room while I'm eating popcorn, watching a Marvel movie. I might get my ass
Marvel.
beat next.
Okay.
And
We
they
don't
gonna
watch this
turn
shit
it
in this
on me.
universe.
Yeah. So I just got
That's
to
how
make
this
sure
nigga
I
get his
pay,
prep
or at
time.
least like,
Nigga find
or
out
at
about
least
Tony Starks and all
live
of
on
them
the
from your Marvel movies, motherfucker.
or live on a lower level because I feel like they always going about mid building to the high. As long as you don't stay on the top floor, I feel like you'll be decent. You'll be you ain't gonna be good. You'll be decent. The floors can still collapse all the way down to the first, but as soon as you hear
Okay.
that big bang, you run outside and look, and you'll be good. You'll be golden. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take Gotham. I have to take Gotham. But
Hey, them wages in
speaking of,
Gotham ain't that great. Just saying. You ain't
I'm
getting
fine
paid
with it.
enough, and you looking like my man's Jason Todd trying to fucking steal the Batmobile tires, motherfucker. Then you gonna be
Hey
wondering, hey
man,
man. But speaking of
I
Jason
said,
Todd,
I feel like as long as as I'm saying, as long as I don't go out at night, I feel like I can suffice with my wages.
alright, motherfucker.
Probably not, but
Sound good.
what was you about to say?
I said, speaking of stealing Batmobile tires and Jason Todd, shit, who you think was the best Robin then? If we talking about Gotham. Gotham. Gotham.
uh out of all of them, I would say I like Jason Todd the most. To me, I think
I
they
mean,
all are good. I can't I can't pick just one because they all to me they all excel at one good thing better than the other. But I chose Jason Todd because he he on the crazier side. He throw caution into the wind and he just do what he got to do to get it done. And if I'm living in Gotham, I need somebody that's going to throw caution to the wind. Can't be having people come out the hospital every 6 months just to re-ruin my decor I did in my crib.
okay. Have niggas coming every 6 months.
So I'm yeah, I think for me at least, that's why I think Jason Todd would be the best Robin for me. But
but is it the best Robin? Who you think is the best Robin, or who you like
as I
more?
said, for me, the best Robin I would say is Dick Grayson because he's all around.
But it's
I know
a
he
difference,
don't
G.
do any
In my personal opinion.
killing, but to me, all around, he excels at everything, and he doesn't lack in like one department. Because to me, Jason Todd he's more of a muscle head, I would say. I know he still knows the technology and everything, but he's more on the muscle head side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you got Tim Drake. He's more on the technical side of stuff, and then uh Damon Wayne. He's like I said, I haven't read any of the comics, so I can't speak too much about him. But from what my boy Cass says, he seemed like he
The GOAT.
another hothead. He's like another hothead, and then Batgirl, she's more of on the detective side of things.
But she's not a
She
Robin,
knows her.
by the way. But
She knows her. Oh, see, that's what I said.
we gonna let you rock though. But she's not a Robin, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
But there is another a female Robin, which is Stephanie Brown. Stephanie Brown.
Oh, see, that's what I said. I don't. I only know the bare minimum out here, so I'm sorry if I offend anybody out there. My bad. I'm real sorry.
Don't worry about it. She wasn't that important.
But I would say, all right. But I would say, Dick Grayson, because he's an all around person who excels at everything and not just one specific thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I respect it. I don't really respect your decisions too often, but I respected this one time. Me personally,
I appreciate that.
I'm here for you sometimes. Me personally, I would say now, as much as I like my nigga Nightwing, Dick Grayson, I personally feel like the best Robin was Tim Drake. And that goes on different aspects because now don't get me wrong, Dick Grayson's still my favorite Robin. But the best Robin I feel like is Tim Drake because it's like Dick Grayson, he was there with Batman from the beginning. Kind of. So it's like he was the first one to give Batman his little like, all right, well, I guess I don't have to be too tough. Then he grew up with Batman basically, but he wasn't the one to keep Batman in check though. Because once he got older, he was like, yo, you ain't gotta break his arms, just to get some information. Like he was telling the truth. Fuck, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Like fuck out of here. Like he couldn't keep him in check. And then Jason, like that's exactly like he didn't say exactly that, but he was like, man, fuck out of here. Like he was lying.
I get the context.
Yeah, he broke his shit, and then he was like, I tell you, and he was actually lying. And then Dick was like, well, maybe you ain't gotta break his shit next time. And that's what made Dick leave because he was like, I ain't fucking with this shit. With Jason was more, as you say, he was more like muscle. So he was more ruthless than Batman was because he was breaking niggas shit just to break it. Batman's getting information. He's just breaking his shit just to break it just because he a criminal. Like, hey, you ain't have to hurt him like that. Hey man, fuck him. He a criminal anyway. Fuck him. Like shit, I don't care about hurting him. He ain't no civilian or nothing. I was like, damn, man. So then when they killed him off, they was like, shit. After they killed him off, Batman became more like, hey, I need to be on my Jason shit because niggas is wilding. Like I can't just keep letting people just get killed off and shit like that. But with Tim, he knew what Batman needed. He knew Batman needed a sidekick to keep him in line. Because after Jason Todd died, Batman was just ruthless. Like he was ruthless, careless, and ruthless. I mean, like he was really hurting motherfuckers down. He was careless where he was getting hurt himself. But with when he had Tim Drake as Robin, he was more like, okay. He like made him a little softer for the most part. And it was like he didn't mind stepping up to stop Batman when he needed to be stopped. Like, I don't know if you ever seen Batman anime series, but that was my shit when I was growing up. So there's an episode where it's like
Batman Beyond.
That's all you seen?
But I watched some of the Batman animated series. I haven't watched like religiously, like probably you watched it, but I watched like a little bit of Batman Beyond and all that stuff. Hey,
y'all do me a favor.
I don't know too much.
Hey, y'all do me a favor. Go in the comments, roast his ass, because I don't know why the fuck you ain't watched Batman animated series, but he watched Batman Beyond. This nigga ain't worth a damn. Roast his ass in the comment section below. Right. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Keep explaining what you talk about.
The best person that roasts him, I give y'all a personal like. So make sure y'all roast his ass because he ain't see nothing. It's good, but Batman Beyond over Batman. Come on, G. What the fuck? But
how about you continue
but
your
anyway.
thought process?
Okay. Anyway, so Scarecrow gave Batman some of his fear gas, but it wasn't fear gas. It was more like it made him fearless. So you know how Batman, he don't kill. But it was like one time where they was like, shit, like they cornered Batman and Robin and they had guns. And they was like, shit, I wouldn't move if I was you. You know, that nigga over here squint his eyes. You ain't me. They started busting at that nigga. Shit, that nigga started dodging the motherfuckers. I said, ooh, he beat their ass. And one nigga started running. That nigga used a bat grapple, grab that nigga. Shit. Now you remember what you said. It was on the top floor, one of them skyscraping ass buildings. And they grabbed his ass. He hung him over the building. Motherfucker said, hey, tell me what Scarecrow is. Man, I ain't telling you shit, man. Yo, bum ass. You ain't even black and your name Batman, you black bastard. So then he cut it. He was like, shit, all right, man, fuck it, don't tell me. That nigga start cutting the rope, G. That nigga start cutting the rope. He said, shit, I tell you, hey, this nigga over here doing this shit. Now, normally, Batman pull his ass up. Not this episode. That nigga walked away. My nigga, the rope is already cut. The rope is about to break, G. This nigga Batman walked off. Nigga Robin looked at this nigga, was like, ain't no way. Nigga, the rope cut. This nigga grabbed that shit and had to pull him up himself. And that nigga Batman kept walking. I said, ain't no way. But then after that, Tim Drake Robin, he tied Batman up. And then he was like, shit, hey, you on some other shit. You on one today. Fuck you. You gonna stay here and I'm gonna find the fucking Scarecrow. So then that's when Scarecrow did his own shit. And then and then they found Scarecrow. And then at the end of the episode, like Batman, he got cured. Like he used one of his his antidotes and shit like that. Or he used the Scarecrow's antidote.
Yeah.
And the nigga was like, shit, damn, what the fuck he say? He was like he used it, and then the train was like, it broke. The panels broke. So it was gonna be a runaway train. And it was like, hey, don't worry about it. Hey, you get off the train, Robin. I'm gonna take care of the Scarecrow. That nigga Robin was like, that nigga was shocked, boy.
I can't stop it. You're gonna have to jump.
What about Scarecrow?
I'll take care of him. I'll get him.
He was like, not like that. He said, I'm gonna get him out of here. I said, ain't no way. That shit had me rolling, boy. But that's why I said, like, Tim, he kept him in line. And it wasn't just, I have to throw my opinion out there. He actually kept him in line mentally and physically to make sure Batman doesn't cross his limits the way he was doing before he met Tim. Damian.
Okay.
He was already a mature ass and fast. He was already a mature Batman by the time he talked to Damian. So he already went through his phases of shit. So it didn't really matter. Damian, he all right, I guess. But if we talk about skill set in general, I'll still say Tim Drake because even Batman himself said Dick thought of it at Robin as a thrill. Jason, he was kind of fighting his demons, and he was arrogant. Shit, Damian, he was also arrogant and thought he was entitled. Like he was an entitled asshole, pretty much. Well, he didn't say he's asshole, but he was like he's entitled, and he was like Tim, like he's basically like me, but just Robin. But shit, that nigga, shit, one of these days he gonna be a better detective than me. Not right now though, but shit, hey man.
Yeah.
When he get older, he gonna be a great detective. Cause Tim, he up there though. Like I said, hey, Dick Grayson, that nigga Nightwing, that's still my favorite Robin. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, but he ain't the best though, but he my favorite though. Just want to throw that out there though.
Okay. It would be funny since I chose Gotham as the thing to stay at. That should be funny if you stayed on the top floor and like you just chilling in the crib, either listening to music, watching TV or something, And then you just so happen to like walk to your window and you just see some guy just start dangling from your shit. You like, yo, wait, what the heck? You
Let me
like,
close these curtains real quick.
man.
Let me close these curtains real
Yeah, you
quick. I
like,
ain't see shit.
I ain't a witness to nothing.
Okay, man.
I ain't a witness to nothing.
Let me close these curtains.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
But
I ain't with no smoke, nigga.
Speaking
Just
of
imagine
that.
I'm over there playing the game and shit. Got me playing Sonic, like Sonic Adventures 2 or some shit. Live and learn. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck is that screaming and shit? I look outside. Ain't no way. You know what? Let me shut these blinds, G.
Get back to what I'm doing. But
Yeah, I'm good. Back to this Sonic
video
shit.
games. Speaking of Sonic the video game. What
Okay.
which video game do you think had the best soundtrack? Now, for me, I'll let you think about it because that sounds like you went through like 10 games in your head and you liked all their soundtracks. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
first for you here. To me, the best soundtrack of games, I would say it's a toss up because I like more hip hop music. So I say it's a toss up between Def Jam Fight for New York and Midnight Club Dub Edition.
I ain't gonna lie.
Taking it
Before
all the way
when you
back
said
to the
Def Jam,
PS2.
I thought about Midnight Club right after you said Def Jam.
Yeah, but
I
Midnight
ain't gonna
Club,
hold
that
you.
was a game
Throwback.
right there. That was a game. And the
Mhm.
hits on there, shit, PD Pablo, Freak a Leak. You had
Mhm.
Mermaid on there. Uh, shit, Manny Fresh. You had all the things up there, boy. You can actually just be sitting there with the car, not even driving and just listening to the music. You forget you
Okay.
was playing the game.
Okay.
What? For me,
That's
it'll
facts though.
probably have to be Dub Edition. That throwback game with a good soundtrack to go with it. But
I
what is
definitely
your opinion
feel you
on
on that
that?
one. I definitely feel you on that one. Shit. You right though. I was thinking about so many fucking video games. Shit. Midnight Club is definitely like top 5 though. Grand Theft Auto 4 probably would be definitely top 5 too. Sonic Adventures 2, I mentioned. That's my shit. Escape from the city. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oh yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
That's my shit. Live and learn. That's my shit too. Living on the edge of tomorrow.
Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday.
Shit, to be honest with you. Man, look. Let me get that Persona 5. P5G. I don't know if anybody ever played or any of y'all played
Going
like
towards
Persona
the-
5. Towards what?
I was saying
Have you
going
played Persona
towards the
5?
new age of games. Nah.
Have you played Persona?
Nah, I haven't.
See, hey man, you just be nigga, just like you said, you just be sitting in the car chilling. Man, I don't even be moving. Doom, 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 doom. Okay.
Just letting the
Doom,
soundtracks go
doom,
one by
doom,
one.
doom, doom. I swear to God. Then when they had the words, where have you been?
Where have you been searching all along?
I don't know the words though, but shit. but I'm telling you, hey, that soundtrack tough. And then when you start battling motherfuckers, like you never see me coming. That's my shit right there, boy.
Let's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere. All around you is not what to foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is to pass You're diamond. But the diamonds hit you, you're not surprised.
And they play that shit the whole game, and I never got bored of the motherfucker, to be honest with you. Throughout the whole game, I never got bored. Let it not be raining.
Hey,
Boy, you be shit, I'm jamming to this motherfucker. Shit, I might go to sleep to this bitch.
yeah, that's what makes a good soundtrack. If you don't get bored of like playing when you listening to it, you don't get bored of it while playing the game. That's a good soundtrack. But
yeah, that shit was tough though.
Because I'm gonna have to give P5 or Persona 5 a play to listen to that soundtrack.
For everybody that haven't played Persona 5 or Persona in general, if you play Persona 5, play Persona 5, or you can go straight to Persona 5 Royal. However, if you play Persona 5, I would suggest after you play Persona 5, jump right into Royal because it's basically the same game, but it has Persona 5 Royal has like extra characters in it, and it can also change up the ending of the story depending on what you do, who you upgrade, or what's confidant that you max out. But it's definitely a great game though. At first, I wasn't fucking with it because I'm gonna tell you now it's turn-based style, but you could what's the word? Damn, you could like talk to certain people and build your bond and friendships with them. So that's what makes it a little fun because you choose who you want to hang out with today. Like, let's just say I'd be like, shit, I just met Khalil. I guess I'll hang out with Khalil. Hey, what you doing? Hey, man, I just been trying to figure out how to fuck. Like, I'm going to beat this game in Midnight Club, Dub Edition. Man, shit, I guess I'll try to help you out. And then I help him out, and then I level his confidant. And now when we go to fight, I get a different, he unlocked a different skill set because now since our bond is stronger, he has a different move. Or it's like, we could do something more. So it's definitely an interesting game. I would suggest everybody play it. If you don't play it, you ain't shit. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But I would definitely suggest play it though.
Okay, since we both picked two different eras of gaming, what is your thoughts on the evolution of video games?
See, before we get into that though, I just want to say you ain't got a choice but to play Persona 5. See, they ain't got options.
You talking to me?
You ain't got no fucking choice. I'm talking to you.
Oh, so
no. You
so
have to play the game. You have to play the game. It's gonna be episode 56, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you played episode 5? Remember episode 6, motherfucker? I ain't played yet. Okay, well, we gonna cut this video short because he gotta go play Persona 5. Hey, that's all for Team 7 Pirates. Hey, man, that's gonna be the end of the episode, so I'll fuck with y'all later. But you were saying evolution of video games?
Yeah.
You want to go first about this one? Cause
so the evolution of video games, it's graphics wise, it came a long way. Like
okay, we came from pointy titty like Tomb Raider to them shits filled out. G.
Oh, what?
know y'all seen Lara Croft back in the day compared to now. Come on, now you ain't gassing me up, man. I'm on E. Come
But
on,
the
now.
graphics have evolved tremendously, and
Mm-hmm.
I say the story mode for most games it is a lot shorter now because we do have more online gameplay that people do. Like I feel like that evolution of video games, I feel like it could be better because me personally, I do like a story based game because I like to go through and like play. Well, I would like to play multiple games like the God of War series. That's a good, to me, a continuous story mode from God of War all the way to God of War Ragnarok. Like
The
you can
GOAT.
go back through it
The GOAT.
and just get the whole story mode. Or if you want to, like the honestly, I think the Far Cry series is the same. I'm not sure. I haven't played them. Only one I played is Far
Mm-hmm.
Cry Primal, and I like that game. I was out here riding
Yeah.
bears. That's the only reason why, because you
Okay.
can tame animals. But the soundtracks of video games, I feel like it depends on, I'd say, which company is making the video game
That's facts,
and
though.
what
That's
rights
definitely
they have
facts.
to certain music. Because most
San
games is
Andreas was
just
tough
like
too. That
generic.
soundtrack.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was. It's just most people,
Mm-hmm.
they got like the generic like just beats playing in the background. Most people don't have like actual like singing in there. Like GTA has like the actual songs and stuff. I know it's not. I don't think it's like actual hip hop artists and stuff they came up with, but
Mm-hmm.
they got actual music that you can listen to. Uh, and like I said, Midnight Club Dub Edition, that was straight. And also Vendetta, Fight for New York, all those Def Jam
Mm-hmm.
games. It was the Def Jam artists in there that basically made up the soundtrack. So it's just like different things. But to me, the evolution of video games, it can't. I like it because I ain't trying to be playing no pixelated game on a 4K TV
Okay.
unless it's me playing a Nintendo 64, a Dreamcast, something like that. Where during that time, that was the best graphics you could do for a game.
Mm-hmm. I definitely feel you on that one.
Well,
But
what's your
in
thoughts?
my personal opinion, I feel like man, don't hate me for this, but in terms of graphic wise, yes, video games, I love it because I love seeing these old video games or playing old video games and seeing like how far the graphics become. Now, I was with y'all when we was kids playing the first Dragon Ball Z games. Dragon Ball Z, I know a lot of people haven't played these shits. Ultimate Battle 22 or 27 if you do that cheat. Shit, Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I know a lot of motherfuckers haven't played that shit. And then Budokai up to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Shout out to that new
Those
Budokai
my games
Tenkaichi
right
4 that's
there.
coming out. Alright, motherfucker, you probably didn't even play them. But anyway,
I'd
shout out to
actually think
Budokai
those are the only
Tenkaichi
Dragon Ball
4.
games I played.
Yeah, alright, motherfucker, sound good. Which ones you played in?
Budokai,
Ah.
Tenkaichi 1, 2. I ain't played 3. I only played 1 and 2. But
I
yeah,
guess you
I
get a
played those
pass.
ones. Those was my favorite fighting games. I couldn't get into Tekken and all those, but I could get into those ones though.
Okay, shit, I'm getting Tekken too. But even the evolution of Tekken, like so for the PlayStation, what PlayStation my shit. I ain't no sponsored by PlayStation though, but I was damn sure be advocate for that motherfucker though. But like if you play if you play like the old Tekkens, like Tekken 2 and shit like that, you can see how far it became from Tekken 2 to Tekken 7. Where it's like back in the day in Tekken 2 and Tekken 3, you couldn't really juggle like that. But now, motherfucker, if you know your combos and know what you're doing, they don't even have to get up. You could just juggle them all day, which is kind of like cheese. But at the same time, if you know how to play the game, you be the goat. they didn't have that in Tekken 2.
Mortal
And
Kombat's the
everything
same
was,
way.
huh?
Mortal Kombat's the same way.
Yeah, but for me personally, Mortal Kombat was more like, well, nowadays it's like it's too extra.
I mean,
Like
like
you have to,
the juggling and everything, like the juggling
yeah,
factor you're
yeah,
saying, it's the same. It
yeah,
is the same base. Just in case people ain't play Tekken, but they play Mortal Kombat.
yeah. It is kind of is, but for me personally, it's more they so what's the word, like articulate. I guess with the moves now was like you have to be very precise with what buttons that you press in and how to do certain moves and shit. It's not as basic as before. Um, but that also goes back to the evolution where it's like the graphics is great, yes, but at the same time, what I don't like about the evolution is the fucking the DLC shits. Like I'm tired of back in the day, like a Dragon Ball Z, Tekken, any type of game, you can unlock this shit. If I'm paying $40, $50 for this fucking game, I'm getting the whole game, nothing but the game. So then I'm like, okay, I just paid this shit. Now me, my family wasn't rich, so I got damn near wait for my birthday or Christmas, or get a good grade on my report card. And that report
That's
card shit
about
wasn't
almost
happening.
everybody.
That report card shit wasn't
So
happening
it's
for me.
birthday or Christmas.
So birthday or Christmas, and my
Birthday
shit
or
is far
Christmas.
apart, far fucking apart. So I'm like, okay, I get a game, and I'm like, okay, now you actually have to play the game to find out like how to unlock this shit, or you play the game to unlock certain shit, and it gives you a good feeling where it's like I did this myself. I'm smart. Like nowadays, it's like, oh well, yeah, and it takes you a while. Like the games was like 60 hours or 40
Yeah.
hours for a game. Now it's like, shit, you get the game, this shit like, what, 15 hours to beat the game? And now you like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's
I beat this
why.
shit in one day.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I
Now it's
said I
like,
like
oh, get
the.
the DLC. I gotta get the DLC to play the other
Yeah.
fucking 25 hours of the game? Come on, G. Like, I'm paying damn near
Yeah,
$100
that's what I was
to get
saying.
half of the game. Come on. So,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
what
The
you were saying?
story part could be better. Like they could have
Mm-hmm.
kept like games like Horizon. Uh,
Horizon
that
Forbidden
game
West?
right there is both of them. They
Shit.
got a good like, because I like games like that because it's like you can get lost in the side quest. They'd have
Mm-hmm.
made the side quest good at like perfect enough to where it correlates with the story because you got to like take over people's stuff so that you can fast travel there. And if you don't take it over, you ain't fast traveling there. You just gonna
Okay,
have to
that's facts,
run
though.
all the way there. But it also it helped you a little bit with the story mode
Mm-hmm.
with trying to make sure everything was done the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And like getting the places and how long it is and how like immersive they went into it. Like it just like I like games like that to where I can sit down and forget about time and just play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Forget to eat and everything.
And not have to worry about, oh, what shit, I gotta get the DLC for this shit, or I can't really beat
Yeah.
this shit because it's only like 2-3 fucking missions, and then I gotta get the fucking DLC just to get the other 6 missions. Come on, G.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Yeah.
they'll
And you
make
just
second
playing.
games like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, that was a great game, Marvel Spider-Man. But then
Yeah.
they made Miles Morales a whole different game. Now, I don't know how many people played Miles Morales Spider-Man, but in my opinion, it feel like it was too short. Like Miles Morales should have been a fucking DLC.
Mm.
Like, cause it was similar to all the
Mm.
other DLCs, like Spider-Man shit. Now, granted, they probably did the Miles Morales shit as a separate game, so it could signify him being his
I think
own person. But
uh
it was too short, as
I think it
just
was
too
more
short to be
for
paying the same price. What you
okay.
gonna say?
I think it was more for like since the next gen consoles was coming out because I think Miles Morales came out like a little bit before next gen came out. It
Yeah.
probably wasn't a little bit, but it was a little bit before the next gen came out, and I think that was like their first next gen game, like where they testing the P5 or the P5's graphics and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
To see what boundaries they can push for the game, because people, they do that too when testing games and making games. They got to know how hard they can push the game before anything really happens to it.
Yeah.
Like, so they know how to dial it back a little bit or something like that. But I think that's why they made it its own game, so that they can put it on the next gen console and know how much graphics they need to put in for if they ever decide they want to make any more. It's like Spider-Man games.
Yeah. But it's like, why you gotta give it a different game? Why you couldn't, like I said, why you couldn't just make it a DLC?
Because it's like Division. Division it came out on the PS4. People have been asking. They want to know if it's like. I would like to know too, like if they could do what you call it, an upgrade to it to PS5 graphics. The graphics look lovely on it, even now, but to push it up to PS5, because when you release DLC, it's only released for that graphic base. You can't really. You probably could. I don't know too much about like graphics of video games and making video games, but most of the time the DLC usually they just use the same graphics and everything and put it on the and throw it and put it on that same like type of platform.
Mm-hmm. So basically, I'm getting finessed like they was doing with GTA. Yeah. GTA 5 went from PS3 to PS4 to PS5 and still making the same funds. Ain't no fucking way.
At least we know GTA 6 is coming, so
where?
We don't know exactly when just yet, but it's in the making. I
didn't hear about no GTA 6 coming. Shit, sound good. I heard they started to make it, but then it was like, nah, I'm good.
So that means it's coming. No, it was based off of Bonnie and Clyde. Or that's how I think they're saying that's like the type of way they want to like have it go, because it's like a female character and a male character, and they basically like being horrible people together.
Okay.
But I haven't. That was the last thing I read on it, so I don't know. They could have stopped, but I'm not sure.
When did you read that?
I haven't looked into video games in a while.
A while, meaning
I haven't looked into
years.
video games in a while.
So. Wow, meaning years. So I got you.
But I think they just like did that just to stop like people from spreading false information to everybody. So, but I feel like the game, they still make it GTA 6.
Yeah.
Even though they still putting out updates for 5, but they still make it 6. 6 is still gonna be me.
We might not get that shit until damn near fucking 2036. So I guess y'all just keep waiting. But the real question is this. I got one for you. So which game you thought did the best with coming from the old generation to the new generation? I guess we out of time then. Maybe we'll catch you next time on the next episode then.
Thanks for listening to the Team 7 Pirates podcast. Don't forget to join us again next Thursday. See you then.